Yeah, sorry I'm gonna be late. I have the plumber here right now and he's fixing my sink. Yeah, I gotta go, bye.
Bryan Johnson is a guy who's trying to reverse aging and is like a super patient being analyzed constantly by doctors. Anyways, I got a community post from him basically calling sleep the best thing you could possibly do for yourself. Now, sleep is very important, but why is it actually important? Well, let's start with everything bad that sleep causes. This probably isn't even a full list of all the things sleep could cause, but sleep seems to cause this huge cascade of problems within our bodies, so at first it may seem rather difficult or overwhelming to try and understand it all, but I think it can really be understood all as one thing relatively simply. To keep it very simple, living is very messy. The billions and trillions of tiny organisms living within us aren't very efficient and often leave behind messy byproduct. It's like when you leave that one piece of trash in your room and say, I'll clean it up later, times 1 billion. Well, when is later? For the body, it's sleep. Sleep is cleanup time. It's the time when your body cleans up its messes, heals what was damaged, resets everything to its baseline, and creates what's needed for the next day. A more specific example is, let's say, digestion, especially the digestion of more complicated fat molecules, which, as discussed in the prior video, have a pretty hefty digestion process. If this process was, say, rushed or left half-finished, that would naturally lead to many of the same metabolic problems discussed in that video. This process takes time. If the body doesn't have enough time to finish cleaning up, then a mess is left over. And just like with your room, this mess can build up bigger and bigger every time you say, I'll clean it later. Just like how you can get used to your messy room, you can get used to being in a state of bad sleep, but that doesn't make the mess go away. It just gets worse and worse until something bad happens. Luckily, you can get unused to it and run on a new clock, one that has enough time to actually clean your pipes. Bryan Johnson gives a little guidebook here. I don't know if it's objectively good, but maybe it'll work well for people who try it. So yeah, he's totally right. Sleep is super important for mental and physical health, and I think this is a pretty good explanation as to why. But is it more important than physical activity? I don't know. Who cares? They're both good. Do both. Peace.
You wanna clean my pipes?
Do you want me to clean your pipes?